clown, honey?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Steven here, aka Wild Eye Guy 85, here to do another Wild Eye Wednesday review. I know it's late, but it's still Wednesday, and I watched Sin, Self-Induced Nightmares, which I recently picked up. I'll go ahead and read the back. Some of Europe's rising horror filmmakers unite to bring you a chilling collection of 5 sick and twisted stories. Bloodsuckers, ghouls, femme fates, and even a killer teddy bear await you in the anthology of decadent delights that will keep you up at night and the covers over your head. And try to show you the back. I don't know if there's too much of a reflection, but all right. So this starts out. This guy's going on a blind date, which is the wraparound of the anthology before the bonus film. It's called Blind Date, of course. And while he's there, the woman he meets seems kind of weird. He wants to get to know her a little bit, and she mentions how she she writes scary stories. And at first, he seems a little interested by them, so she starts telling her stories one by one. Well, he doesn't know she's a horror writer at first. He just knows that she writes stories and he's interested. The first one is called First Date, where this guy, of course, his first date, shows up at her house and weird stuff is going on while he's there. The power keeps going on and off. Not really sure what that's all about. They have their dinner and they're talking, getting to know each other. And at one point, while they're in the kitchen, something falls down the garbage disposal, and I'm sure you can guess what happens with that. So we get some really good gore effects in that, practical effects, which I enjoy. Um, and so he's taken off to the hospital, of course, and there is a little twist to it, which you'll just have to watch and find out. The next one was called Summer's Night, where this girl is staying in this cabin. She's being watched. You don't know why. She's meeting this girl, Ash, who she likes, and they're supposed to be meeting up in secret. And, of course, there's something that happens while they meet up. I don't really want to go into detail of what happens. But it's her first time with another girl, and let's just say experience kind of sucks. That's your hint. Next one is Bear Scary. This one was my favorite, with the killer teddy bear, where this teen girl, probably 19, babysitting for this rich woman, her kid, and she goes out and she really doesn't like babysitting for her. She just knows the kid's hopefully just going to go to sleep, and she ends up, drinking the wine, inviting friends over, and the kid tells her that Teddy is hungry, and she didn't want to hear any peeps from him, so she takes the teddy bear, throws it out the window, and of course, that kind of pisses him off, brings him to life. And the one girl, her friend that she brought along, she didn't really like, kind of annoying, so she ends up leaving first, and of course is the first victim of going outside and getting mauled by a evil teddy bear that's coming to life. And they don't realize it, and comes inside and attempts to pick them off one by one. There may or may not be a survivor and battle to the finish with the little grizzly bear, of course, with another twist ending. And as these stories are going on, this guy is getting really creeped out by her, saying how these stories are very macabre and he doesn't like them and what's wrong with her. These are really weird stories. And she tells him that there's just one more story that he'll like, and it's called Confessions of Peltzer, which this one was my least favorite. It was kind of disturbing and pretty gross at some points. it was about this crippled guy, and this woman was pretty much using him. She was cheating on him, and every time that they had sex, he wanted to wear a condom, and she didn't want to. And she was like kind of ticked off with that. And the guy's mother is like also sick and everything, and she doesn't really care because he has money. That's pretty much the only reason. And he, has feelings for her and everything, and loves her, and uh, just wants to be with her. And he comes to realize she's cheating. So there's a way that he gets back at her because she just wants to use him, and she ends up saying, "Oh, I'm horny, have sex with me, and forget the condoms." And yeah, there's a really bloody scene of something that happens. I'll leave it at that. Definitely adult themed, and he gets his revenge on her for cheating on him. So she pretty much deserves what she got. And then it goes back to the wraparound of the blind date when all the stories are done. And pretty much, how all these anthologies wrap around. Either the person's a part of that story or something happens to them. So, yeah, it's one that you should definitely check out. There was also a bonus one after called You Don't Know Jack, where there's like a Jack in a Box that arrives at this woman's house, and she uses it, and something pops out of her cereal after she uses it. Jack in the Box arm tries to kill her, so she tries to fight that arm off, and what's in the Jack in the Box. So that's pretty much it. Stay tuned for the information on the Internet Movie Database, and then a trailer after that. If you've seen this movie, let me know. Leave a comment down in the links below. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time. Hey, what's up, everybody? Here's the information on Sin, Self-Induced Nightmares, which came out in 2013. Runtime is 1 hour and 11 minutes. Some of Europe's leading horror filmmakers, including Game of Thrones star and Zombie Mutation director Adam A. Park, and Three's a Shroud director Dan Brownlee, unite to bring you a collection of shocking tales, all told by a very beautiful yet sinister young female horror writer during a blind date taking place in a London diner. Cast includes Samantha Alexander as Living Dead Girl, Mike Crone as Drayton Sawyer / Man, Maria Heaton as Cinema Girl, Morgan Hill as Woman, sorry if I say the names wrong, Lauren Bushby as Carnation Woman, Louis Russo Brownlee as Louis, Liam Perrins as Peltzer, Sophia Disgrace as Callie, Liam Regan as Man in the Cubicle, Adam A. Park, Mickey Spinn, Rosa Jeffrey as Diner Lady, Harmony Hex as Samantha, Louis Stevenson as Dietz, Carlos Beos as Mark, Dan Moxon as Bartender, Matthew Lack as Man at the Bar, Tony Park as Joe, Oliver Kenny as Ronald Reagan, Natasha Machuca as White Rose, Darren Atkins as Corpse 1, Tommy Belm as Tom, Lee Bibby as Tobias, Simon Craig as Sam, Sarah Rose Dickinson was Ash, who was in the second episode, I believe, Summer's Night, Green Donaldson, the man who wears a hat, Cookie Katana as the running girl, Rochelle Neal as Corpse 2, Todd Kratstiff as paramedic, Ashley Quinn as Emily on TV, Juliet Strange as Summer, and Fiona Wilson as Emily. Directors were Dan Bromley and 5 others. Writers, Dan Bromley and 8 others. Let's see. So here's all the directors to each story. Matthew Gargano, Ian Lawler, David Malini, Adam A. Park, and Liam Regan. Writers, Dan Bromley, David V.G. Davies, Lucas Ferreira, looks like wrote a couple of them, Matthew Gargano, Anthony McVeigh, Adam A. Park, Liam Regan. I don't know why I keep saying Regan. And there's no images. It's got a 4.0 out of 10 based on 40 ratings. I'd probably give it about a 6 or 7. I enjoyed it. The Bear Scary was probably my favorite one on there. Alright, so stay tuned for a trailer, and thanks for watching. See you next time.